I know you're probably wondering why haven't I been posting to YouTube that much? Just kidding, you probably don't care. But for all of my fan and one person watching, I was in Greece. Land of historical architecture, makers of no-bacco instead of tobacco, and the designers of the 4-striped Adidas shoe. For the longest time I've been wanting to go out there, but I had no one to go with. But finally I got that one friend to go, and then we went. Alright, so traveling isn't really my thing, because I hate the plane ride. It is so uncomfortable! So you can imagine how well it went. As a matter of fact, I'll show you. So I'm currently on my flight to Greece. Now, from all my time flying with United, I've never flown in coach bus type plane with a bunch of crying babies before. So, here goes 9 hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to close the aircraft doors. So at this time, we are going to ask everyone to be seated, seatbelts securely fastened. Thank you.
You see this? Dogs eat better than this. Bread so hard you can kill someone with it. Mush. Looks like rice. Looks like puke. Guess I'm gonna starve for another 7 hours. 9 hours is a long time, and at one point I was thinking this ride is taking a little bit too long. I'm checking the map, and we made a sharp right turn in the middle of the damn ocean. I was like, hold up. I'm just thinking to myself, we're probably gonna end up like the Malaysian Airlines that disappeared. Or even worse, join the Titanic. A few minutes later they announced that due to a medical emergency, we have to go max speed to the nearest hospital. I'm just thinking to myself, what hospital is in the middle of the ocean? Once we arrived to Timbuktu, Portugal, or wherever the hell we were, I immediately sent my longitude and latitude to my family. So after all that mess, we finally arrived to Greece. We took a train to Syntagma Square and we saw 2 gypsy kids going up and down the aisles. One collecting money and one playing Despacito on the accordion. From roaming around the city, this place desperately needs a paint roller and a paint bucket. It's decked out in graffiti like it's the South Side or something. P.S. If you want to kill me, drop me off here. Anywho, later in the day I met up with friends on a bomb-ass rooftop with an amazing view. Probably one of the best ones I've ever seen. I mean, it's the Acropolis for God's sake. After that, my adventurous friend wanted to go to dinner in the sky, where you literally have dinner with strangers while dangling by a crane. Why I didn't go, you ask? I'm sure it was an amazing experience. But the only time I want to have dinner in the sky, I better be in a plane. I don't care if we're strapped in, I care about the guy operating the crane. Day 2 was dedicated to some more sightseeing. Here's a travel tip. Always trust the double-decker red bus. You pay one price, you get 2 days, it's a hop on, hop off, it's basically a taxi to all the major spots you want to hit. Stop 1, the Acropolis. All my life I've been seeing this thing in textbooks, so it's really weird to see it in person. From the Parthenon and all the other temples and stuff I don't know the name of, it was absolutely breathtaking. However, you can nicely slip and fall to your death from walking on this marble. Stop 2, the Greek Parliament. People gather around to see the guards change position because they do some sort of routine which takes forever. They gotta wait for 3 other guards to come to their rescue, they gotta slowly scuffle on over to this one wall and switch spots. Then the head guy in charge has to make sure they're picture perfect. Girl, let me check your weave. Can't be all wrinkled like that. Girl, your weave. Stop number 3, Mount Lycabettus. It's the highest point in Athens where you can see the entire city from one spot. Also, you can light a candle in church and thank God you got there in one piece, cause it ain't easy. First of all, I was crazy to walk all the way from our hotel to the top of this mountain. But it actually wasn't that bad, it went pretty quickly. I know for a fact if I keep doing this, I'm gonna miss a step and then fall to my death. Second of all, I have a fear of heights to some degree, so I'm actually dying inside while taking this photo. After climbing our asses off, we took a stroll around Monastiraki and Plaka, which were really nice. I even got some meaningful gifts for people. It comes from the heart. Now let's make our way down to Kefalonia Island. Probably the fastest 30-minute flight I've ever been on. And they still served you drinks and gave you a Nutella-filled croissant. Anyway, after zooming through all the wavy streets with our taxi, we finally arrived to our amazing hotel in Argostoli. It was bomb as hell! I had the grand suite with the sea view. I was showing it off to my family and friends like it was an episode of MTV Cribs. Hey MTV, let me show you around. Kefalonia had some great beaches, but the sand was hot like lava. The trip definitely fulfilled my expectations, but I was actually surprised that the food wasn't that great and I barely heard any Greek music. Like, who died? It was a little underwhelming in that sense. Overall, it was a great trip.
Keep posted on upcoming videos by subscribing to my channel down here. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram at surgeon_general and Facebook and Twitter at surgeongeneral.